Alright, so the first thing I wanted to show you is this.
My journey begins at North America's most northern drivable point. The plan is to ride through Canada and America before crossing over to Europe. From there, I'll make my way across Asia and down to Australia. New Zealand's southernmost drivable point will mark the end of my journey. I'm calling it the Big Spiral, and this is Act 3 across North America.
Good morning from Victor, Colorado. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I need to prepare for the next leg of my journey, and so there's a lot of little things I need to do. So the first one is I need a freaking haircut. Like I look like a bushman. So today I'm gonna get a haircut. The other big thing I need to do is the bike needs an oil change. So I'm probably right on schedule for it. But last time I did after 5,000 kilometers, and now we're about like at 12,000 kilometers, which is on target. But I feel like, you know, the bike has been doing a lot of work for me, and it needs a little bit of love. The other things I need to do is I ordered a whole bunch of stuff on Amazon for like the camera setup on my bike, because I've been breaking all these mounts. So I just need to, I'm going to try some new stuff. I'm going to see if I can upgrade the camera setup, and also maybe bring the cameras a little higher if possible. So, and then I also need to go to like an outdoor shop in Placerville. I lost one of my dry bags, actually 2 dry bags, and I don't know how that happened, but I don't have them anymore. And that's what I've been storing all my stuff in and being able to transfer it around and stuff. And then in those dry bags, I have a pair of pants that have detachable legs. Well, the legs were in the dry bags, so now I only have a pair of shorts. So I'm gonna get another pair of pants with removable legs. But anyways, I got a lot of things to do today, and I think the first thing is, before I get a haircut, I should probably shave my beard. So I'm gonna shave my beard, and then we'll head out. All right, next up, I'm gonna find some breakfast, and there is also a hairstylist, barber in town, but they don't have any hours on the website, so I'm going to figure that out. Just go to the shop and see if they're open. And my shoes are also on the bike, so I'm walking in my socks right now. One shoe, 2 shoes. All right, well, the town is pretty dead this morning, so I'm just going to walk to the salon and see if it's open or if they have hours posted. Alright, so I got myself a haircut. Yeah, it just happened. She just happened to be sitting on the stoop, and I asked her, like, is there a hairdresser? She's like, that's me. So, alright, time for some breakfast. Okay, breakfast and haircut complete. I'm just gonna have a quick shower, and then we'll get on the road and do whatever's next. All right, let us continue our day of errands. All right, so now we gotta head to Colorado Springs. That's where I shipped my, oh, is it this way? Oh, am I going the wrong way? Maybe this is better than the way I thought. This is quite beautiful here. Busy trailhead. Ooh, there's a hole. What is that? Not a trailhead, it's a hole. A hole in the mountain with doors on it. The mini club is here. Corvette club earlier. So many bikes.
Alright, let's go find a place to check out what I got and also install some of it. Thank you. Let's park in the shade somewhere. Where can I park in the shade? Maybe over here. Okay. So, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. There's one that I'm kind of excited to show you. And it's something that I actually brought with me from the start, but it broke. And it was kind of disappointing when I went to go use it that I couldn't use it. So, give me a second. Alright, so the first thing I wanted to show you is this. If you watched my previous channel, BCPOV, I did a video in Tanzania about a bike race there. And honestly, it was just one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. And we met a lot of amazing people while we were there. And we were taking pictures and selfies with them. But a lot of them didn't have cell phones. And I always thought it was really disappointing that I couldn't share these photos with them. So basically this is a digital camera, but it also prints images. So this is something I really want to be able to bring with me on the trip. I think I'll be going to places where potentially people don't have phones, but also, you know, if I took a picture or a selfie with someone here and was able to give them the photo, I think they'd really like it. So it's a very, very basic camera. You better smile for the picture. Oh, maybe I'll take a picture with you guys. And then I'll try to print one. Alright, that's a selfie of us together. For some reason you look a little bit like a GoPro, but that'll be alright. So, alright, so the next thing I got is some new mounts for the cameras. So basically I've had a bit of trouble with them. This one hasn't been too bad, but basically the camera will just move while I'm riding and it's not so good. And then this, I've nearly lost a GoPro multiple times. Actually, I nearly lost this one too, but yeah, so these plastic bits, no good. So I'm gonna try to upgrade this all to metal stuff. So let's see how that goes. When I was losing these cameras, I'm lucky I didn't lose the camera, but basically the plastic was snapping, and this beautiful little machine it's basically a giant vibrator. So basically everything I go over is the bike wants to break. All right, and then the last thing I bought was a compressor. So I've been using a hand pump, and the reason I've been doing that is because I feel the hand pump is never going to fail. And well, a hand pump is also a lot of work on a motorcycle tire. I found myself, instead of using the hand pump, just going to a gas station and paying the $2 or whatever to use the compressor, and it just doesn't make a lot of sense. So yeah, I think I just gotta wire this up to my battery, and there's a quick connect, and every time I want to use it, I'll just quick connect it to my battery and I can pump up my bike. Alright, so I've got the kind of connector installed. Let's see if the pump works. So first, it's better if the bike runs before you run the compressor, because you don't want to drain your battery. Oh yeah! Alright, so yeah, oil change time. I think I'm just gonna go... I'm going to a motorbike dealer and see what kind of oil they have. But yeah, now my camera's a bit higher, they can probably see me a little better now. How do I look? So let's see the mileage on this bike. Oh yeah, 18,547 kilometers. So last time I did the oil change was about a little bit after 5,000. So I'm maybe a little bit late on the oil change, but I'm not too worried about that. It's I put synthetic in, and it's Japanese, and it's built like a tractor, so but yeah, kind of the reason I want to go to this motorcycle shop is I'm just a little curious to see what oils they have. Like, there's, you know, some pretty high-end oils out there, and I was like, oh well, maybe it's worth putting some expensive oil in. I don't know, but the oil is like basically the lifeblood of your engine, so I don't know, it feels like a good investment to put good stuff in. But I don't know, I imagine as I get into I don't know, into Pakistan or whatever, it may be difficult to find the proper oil in those countries, so I'll just put whatever in. But oh, is this the dealer? Well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some fancy oil. Where can I park? How about here? All right, I got some oil now to Walmart. So I'm just gonna get like a turkey pan, and I'm gonna get a funnel, and I already have a filter with me. That filter's been all the way to Alaska. It was a little bit unnecessary to bring that with me, but I'm gonna use it now. And yeah, we'll do a quick Walmart parking lot oil change. All right, found some shade next to this Mustang. All right, successful oil change. Just got to dispose of the oil, and I called ahead. There's advanced auto parts that will take the oil, so I'm just gonna go over there. So I used a Triumph 10W40 full synthetic, but it comes in these bags. So to kind of dispose of the oil after, you need another container. It's hard to pour the oil into a bag, so yeah. Anyways, so I ended up with a gallon of water, and then used the container for the water to dispose of the oil. All right, oil properly disposed of. Let's see here. So the next thing to do is REI, I think, outdoor store in America, and I gotta get some dry bags, and if they got pants, I need pants. So
All right, so I got some stuff. First off is sleeping pad. So this is the old one. It's really thin, not super comfortable, and kind of heavy. Not too heavy, but a little heavy. And this is the new one, much lighter, and 3 inches thick, so quite a bit thicker. So it should be a lot more comfortable to camp on that one. And then a couple other things. I got 2 dry bags for my stuff, 15 liters and 10. And then I got a pair of convertible pants. Well, I feel like I got something done today. Maybe, you know, not the most exciting video, but I can't do fun, amazing things all the time. And maybe this is a bit of a behind the scenes so you can kind of see, what I got to do on the off days, what kind of things I got to kind of figure out. Because when you're out in the bush or in the remote area, well, you can't do an oil change out there. That's for sure. So, yeah. But there is one thing I forgot to show you. I got a couple more maps. So that'll give you a clue as to where I'm going next. But obviously on the intro animation, you can see that the arrow is going east. So, but yeah, a couple new maps. But yeah, I actually have a bit of a deadline. I need to get to Halifax, Nova Scotia, which is kind of the easternmost big port in Canada. And that's where I'm going to ship my motorcycle from. So I have to be in that direction. I have to be out there in 8 days. So the next 8 days is going to be kind of crazy for me. I'm just going to have to just smash through it. I wish it wasn't like that, but the thing is that the last flights that take motorcycles over to Europe are within like 2 weeks. And so I need to get on one of those flights. And so that means I have to move very quickly through the eastern states and into Canada. I'm going to try to find as many interesting things to see and do along the way, but it's going to be a lot of driving, and I think I'm probably going to combine 2 or 3 days into one video just because it's just going to be a bit of a marathon. So, but yeah, it's the time in North America is coming to an end here, and I'm not sure how many videos are left in North America, but I'm kind of excited to get over to Europe. So if you're interested in following along with the story and seeing how this whole journey works out, well, oh, always so awkward. There is a subscribe button down below, and yeah, it always helps when people subscribe to the channel, and it's always very much appreciated. The other thing I want to say is thank you for watching this video. I know it's a little different than usual. I thought I'd give it a try, see how it goes. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.